very excited to be here. So yeah, my name's Nucera, and I'm the Community Technology Director at Allied Media Projects, and I'm going to share with you some of the practices and how to build a healthy digital ecology, or ecosystem, what we've been calling it in Detroit. So one of the most pressing questions that we've asked ourselves in Detroit in starting this work is, what will be the role of media and technology in restoring community and creating new economies rooted in local relationships? So to begin to answer this question, we in 2009 assembled the Detroit Digital Justice Coalition, which is comprised of 13 different organizations from all different types of work. So there's environmental justice folks, there's poverty initiative folks, there's seniors, technologists, artists. It's just a whole group of people that come together with the same idea that communication is a fundamental human right. To help guide our work, since we're all coming from very different perspectives, we created a series of digital justice principles. There's 13 of them all together, but I'm going to share with you just some of them that have shaped the work that I'm about to present. But one of the most predominant principles for the work that I've been doing is digital justice demystifies technology to the point where we can not only use it, but create our own technologies and participate in the decisions that will shape communications infrastructure. Thank you. So in developing the digital justice principles, we saw similarities in the harm caused by polluting industries and the harm caused by corporate media on our mental and physical environments. And we saw parallel benefits of healthy and local information systems and the food systems. So we wanted to design collaborative learning environments that would allow people to engage with technology as a community rather than just individuals on computers. So similar to the benefits of growing a community garden versus an individual garden, we believe that collaborative learning environments would not just teach skills, but also grow relationships. So this is the first flyer from one of our discotheques, which happened in 2009. And discotheque is short for Discovering Technology, which is like a science fair where experts in technology are really neighborhood folks that are willing to share how they use their digital skills to others. So not a traditional technologist like a computer science major or a programmer or a hacker. These are just people who want to share how they use their technology. So at a discotheque, you'll see the Digital Justice Coalition facilitating conversations on net neutrality. You'll see people sharing how they use their different devices. Here's Mrs. Leonard teaching Gwen how to send texts on her phone to her grandchildren. And we were teaching people how to build computers from recycled parts so then people could have more affordable computers. So because not everyone can come to these discotheques, we then documented everything and made these zines. And within these zines have all the stations and information that we gathered from everyone who was a part of these discotheques. So another principle that has guided a lot of the work that I've done in Detroit is that digital justice provides spaces through which people can investigate community problems, generate solutions, create media, and organize together. Out of that principle, we developed this program called Detroit Future Media, which is not associated with Detroit Future City. We were before that. But Detroit Future Media integrated digital literary skills with relevant skills that the community needed. So it wasn't enough just to teach basic computer skills. We wanted to integrate it with entrepreneurship, community organizing, education, and media making. So they were learning how to use digital devices through what the community was asking for that they needed. So out of that, there's like 3 years worth of this program, and I'm going through this very quickly. But we documented all of the lessons learned on how to create a program like this in the Detroit Future Media Guide to Digital Literacy, which if you're interested in learning more about that and the discotheque zines, you can find them at this store at alliedmedia.org. So out of Detroit Future Media came the Digital Stewards, which digital stewards are neighborhood leaders that we've trained in organizing, developing, and maintaining wireless mesh networks in Detroit. And if you're unfamiliar with wireless mesh networks, they are capable of sharing internet connections, as well as creating intranets, or local networks that house applications or local data. But this is all controlled and governed by the people that the mesh is actually around. The key to this is that all of our mesh networks are built by the community members themselves that the mesh is over. We believe this is the the key to sustainability and adoption of these networks is that they're built by the people who are actually using them. With the help of Open Technology Institute in Detroit, we have 6 mesh networks that have been built throughout the city of Detroit. Each of them cover very different areas within Detroit, and they function very differently. So some of them provide internet access. Some of them are organizing tools for environmental injustices. And we recently started building a radio app that can go on there that will house oral histories of the neighborhoods. So as the city is developing, we want to archive the histories that the neighborhoods originally had, but also showcase local musicians, because I think when you think about Detroit, you probably think of Motown and all the amazing music that's there, and there's no local outlet for those musicians, so we're hoping these networks will allow for people to showcase their talents. So I want to leave you with one of the most pressing lessons that we've learned in allied media projects that cross all the sectors of our work, not just community technology. But the most effective strategies for us are the ones that work in situations of scarce resources and intersecting of systems of oppression, because those solutions tend to be the most holistic and sustainable. Thank you.